Hello, hello. Today we have a new one. This is What's Up Beauty. This is the Geodes palette. I have never used this brand before, but I feel like I discovered this brand when there was like this dragon eye palette or something that had come out, and I think everyone was like just so underwhelmed when they found what color story was inside that palette. So this one is before that one, not immediately before. This is definitely a older palette that I picked up here, but the color story looked semi-similar, so I thought I would try it out. You can see here in the back, there's all the ingredients for every shade. It looks like it has every shade of has its own ingredients. It says made in Italy, assembled in USA. I didn't know that. I picked this up from Etsy. I don't have my account right now open, so I can't tell you how much it costs. I'll put that down below. But I actually purchased this through Etsy. I think I might have had some sort of coupon that I think maybe paid for my shipping or something. I'll let you know how much I paid for this down below. So, because now I'm interested. It's been like, I think about this of June in 2024. So it's been a while since I bought it. And I'm wondering what the price on this is then. If I got this, if this says this is from Italy. But looking at the outside packaging, when I look at it in the camera, I like it a lot more. I never really thought about it before, but I can definitely see now that the outside of the palette and here as well, oh my goodness. This is textured. This is textured. This has textured. You can see there is some gold, like that gold shimmer. Different, slightly different to what's on the outside of this. But this is so pretty, really like an actual geode. Like, of course, you're gonna find the ingredients on the back of the box, it looks like, because there's nothing on the back of this. But let's open this up. And I really wish I could leave this towards the end to leave y'all thinking, but that's just not really how it works for me. I gotta answer the first question. Am I keeping it or not? And I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm gonna have to pass this on. But I think I know why. Because listen, I think that the matte and the shimmer formulas in this were really, they were good. I don't think I really had, there's nothing in my memory of me using every single shade in this palette that reminds me of a bad look that I did. Here's what I think my issue is. My issue is I think that these shades are just like pale colors. I think this is a really good Easter palette. I picked this out and didn't even think about it, but these are like Easter color shades. They're pale baby shades, cotton candy shades, mermaid shades, whatever you want to call them. There's some good, you have these, they're quite neutral, right? You have a matte like this, you get yellow, the brightest color you have here is this yellow, and like these shades which are darker. But the shimmers themselves are quite light, and they very much give me Easter colors and those kind of like pale pinks, pale blues, pale yellows, pale purples, lavender. Like, it doesn't always look the best on my eye, and while I think the looks that I did with this were fine, I just wasn't in love with it. I'm not in love with it, and as much makeup as I have, I need to let go of things that I'm not in love with and pass it on to someone who may love this a lot more. So if you're interested in it, I mean, and let me reiterate, I don't think this is a bad palette. This is not a bad palette. Absolutely not. I can tell you, my favorite matte in here was this Rhodonite, if that's how you pronounce it. I really, really liked this shade. This shade I found so pretty. I thought it, look at that. Absolutely pigmented, so pretty. It's like, it's pretty and it's soft, but it's definitely there. And then we have this yellow here, which I'm going to swatch the yellow because if you followed my channel before, you know I'm a yellow girl. I love yellow. But this yellow didn't really do it for me, to be honest. It looks good on the finger, but on my eye, I don't know. It didn't really do it for me. Definitely looks better on my hand. On my eye, it was okay. I think in terms of the shimmer shades, I did like Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz was so pretty. I did like Citrine. Citrine is my, I guess my November stone, right? Because I'm a November baby. So our shade, our color, our rock is Citrine. And I think that this, was it Earth-like? Earth-like was pretty good as well. I mean, I think they were all good. I'm not trying to swatch every shade, but I think these were my favorite. I'm really surprised. I did like the pink. The pink was quite nice. I feel like it's not as outstanding on the hand or swatched than it did when I put it on my eye. And this is very similar. Again, I don't know why we're following this trend all of a sudden, but these shades are very fine. Like, it's just very finely, you could say, milled. It is a very fine formula. And with fine formulas, I of course would say that this is probably a really good formula with someone with mature skin, because the formula of these shimmers are very fine. The shimmer is quite subtle. It's not super wet looking, just kind of very like classic, a kiss of shimmer, not too bad. Let's see, was this one? I really like this one as well, I think. Agate. I think it was pretty crazy as well. The colors in here are very nice. I like the color story. I wish this would read so much better on camera as the mattes do. The shades are definitely a little bit more subtler than I would like, but yeah, I think it just comes down to, I was interested in the color story. I just don't think these are the kinds of shades that end up looking good on me. I kind of consider these, I would call them like Easter egg shades. And for some people who have certain elements in their skin tone, I think maybe someone, let's see, I feel like it would have to be either someone quite paler or someone quite darker. But I mean, I think it also just depends on how intense you want your looks to be. This is definitely for someone who wants a more subtler look. And like I said, I think this would be great for someone with mature skin, because I think the mattes in here worked very well. And these shimmers are just so finely ground up. I could definitely see this being a colorful palette for someone older, and quite a fun palette. It's definitely a very springy palette. I have another WhatsUp Beauty palette. I'm hoping I'm gonna like that one a lot more than this one, but overall I don't think I can say anything bad about this brand yet.